Yeah. Say everybody come on. This ain't what you want. 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 Nah. This ain't what you want. 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 What you want. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. My nigga, this ain't what you want, boy. It's some problems over here. If you need some help with chirp, we will solve them over here. We evaporate and make them dissolve over here. We don't need no vote to get resolved over here. Just ready in the train, but we go hard up over here. You say you ready over there, throw my guard up over here. I got a school of motherfucker like some cars up over here. And we do this every day cause it's our job over here. We brawling over here, but we ain't starving over here. I get daily every report like we got Marvin over here. I got last standing niggas who be carving over here. Oh, by the way, your girl, she like me and she jogging over here. Don't you come with all that petty, we brawling over here. I put my mama on the 20s, cookie crawling over here. Ain't no slacking, ain't no shit, ain't no stalling over here. Nah, with ATM and underdog, we hauling over here. This ain't what you want, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want, this ain't what you want. Nah, this ain't what you want, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want, what you want. This ain't what you want, this ain't what you want. Now ain't no way you ever see me slaving over you. My unity and loyalty, I done gave it unto you for real, my nigga. Please hold me, pay me what is due. If you want it, why you fucking with me? Slave on my suit. Please believe I will achieve with these blessings I receive. One day maybe you will see. One day maybe you will be. One day maybe we can meet. One day maybe you can see. One day maybe you can eat. Until then you won't retreat. Now don't repeat another word from what that whole nigga to say. If you do, flip my switch. Watch me go across your head, but I won't trip. I flip this bitch. Watch her go across the bed. This shit repetitive. Baby, like a poop already read that is true. Plus it's church, I make it sting and plus it hurt. Your lady see me, I made a flirt, but I ain't worried about a skirt. Boy, I'm worried about this work, and if you got it, nigga, flaunt it. Chances after chances, nigga, you ain't really want it. This ain't what you want, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want, this ain't what you want. Nah, this ain't what you want, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want, this ain't what you want.
Ain't what grew me to pen, what schooled me. Peter from the start, so y'all niggas already know me. So try running game on the real G. Without you packing the heat, y'all niggas can't see me. From the city where you know them G's don't play that. Organized, this is marked up with the toe tag. Throw away stuff up on the fucking floor, man. Push now, hurt, smoking, cow shot. Just going eyes, dropping bigger, switching chest. Marathon running, dress cool as a motherfucker. Straight by 7 truck tight, hood pass out. Checking is mandatory. Get caught leaking in my neighborhood. Family over here, do you hear a nigga speaking? Knuckle game tight, flow to the left, not the right. Speed boxing out of lab, penetrate you, rules back. Checks cave in, hoes get checked, nigga.
This ain't what you want, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want, this ain't what you want. Nah, this ain't what you want, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want, what you want. This ain't what you want, this ain't what you want.
Welcome to another day of being on this goddamn planet Earth. While it's still sun's coming out and you still on top of your game. If you ain't on top of your game, shout out to Dolly, first one coming in the building. Then I don't even know why you messing with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make you feel bad. I'm gonna make you look at your life and think about your past. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I still got it. I still got it, man. A man of many talents, man. and I ain't lacking on no confidence. You understand me? How everybody doing today, man? How's everybody doing today? It's Friday. And the best thing about Friday, you have completed a whole week, if that's your schedule, Monday through Friday. Sometimes on Saturday. All the time grinding, 7 days a week. You know what I'm saying? Started off on Sunday. The week starts on Sunday. But for all those who still stuck in a confused state of mind, if you ain't got your mind right, man, say, man, I don't know what to tell you. Especially the ages I see. This is what I know. Just like the title say, I always feel like somebody's watching me. You should feel like that too if you're doing something with your life. If you a cluck, ain't nobody watching you, man. I ain't heard nothing. I ain't going to check out no information. I don't care what a cluck say. You feel me? So a lot of people in 2024 has sold their soul for a jelly roll and has become a lot of non-factors. Thinking that you was a factor in 2023, this is going to be a year of awakening. Because it's a, you know I don't say names. I only give praise. I ain't hating on nobody's game, but just keep it off my page. You understand what I'm saying when I say what I say? Man, what's up, man? I try not to infringe on people's rights and their beliefs and understanding. But one thing I know, I can't concentrate on people who ain't thinking for themselves. I can't do it. It's too much work to think for the next man. I gotta think for myself. I know what I'm supposed to be doing. Do you? Do you know who you're supposed to be kicking it with? Getting educated from? Educating that next person? Building your network up to be a real network and try to get about the slums. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people just content by hearing themselves talk, man. And the only reason I'm going to say that, I do get a lot of emails. It ain't so much I go check out these guys' channels or these females' channels because they sound like a bunch of nagging hands. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, the guys are in part of that included in the hand talk. How many people, man, in this world go about their business every day not minding everybody else's business? It ain't too many of them because everybody is trying to say or everybody's trying to feel, when is my break gonna come? Well, first you gotta start with yourself. Analyze yourself and know your flaws, right? And then you can start working on a better life for yourself. I get on here just trying, like I say, majority of the time, man, I ain't trying to infringe on nobody's rights, understanding, or the beliefs. This is my own opinion. A lot of y'all grown-ups, I ain't even gonna talk to the young teenagers or young adults right now, because half of them are doing better than the old fools. Because these old fools will never learn their lesson. Even when in incarceration, even in poverty, they still don't learn, mind your business and make your business your priority. Not nobody else's business, but your business. So you ask me, you know, it has been said, how in the hell did I change to be able to make it in society with a bunch of clucks? Well, I guess my vetting is I talk about them. I make them look in the mirror. You know, they got all the mirrors in their house, or hopefully they look in the mirror when they brush their goddamn teeth and understand it's a lot of people that you'll never come up against. Mentally, physically. They just need to know that. But while everybody is still entertaining these nothings, hey man, I guess they somebody to you. Hey, to each his own. But I know one thing. Next week is pay week. Every day is payday. You understand what I'm saying when I say what I say? Every day is payday because you got to pay yourself. It's not about material things. It's about what you allow yourself to be entertained about, what you feed in your mind, that's a payday. You know, greenbacks and all that, it's not all about the pay like that. Sometimes you got to pay yourself to stay away from goofy individuals. Let me call it like that, because I think a lot of people is losing the perception of when I say clucks. Clucks is it my understanding, and this is from way back. This ain't no word that I came up with. This is one of them old school things that when I was coming up, man, the old school quote unquote dudes on the streets used to say, man, don't mess with that dude, he a cluck. Why? You can't trust him. To me, that's always been a definition of a cluck. Somebody who wants to pretend like they somebody who wants people to believe in they lost cause. And then some people that are clucks start seeing that it's not working for them, so they change like a chameleon now. It's a bunch of Sambos. That's all I gotta say. A bunch of, I ain't gonna say Uncle Tom because that was misguided information. But yeah, a bunch of Sambos. They got a Sambo award, and a lot of these cats and females is runner up. Society just notice you and don't mess with you. So you ask yourself this: what are you doing different than what you did last year? All these New Year's resolutions that everybody done conjured up in their mind, but you still, it ain't about the outfit. Okay? Ain't nobody a mannequin around here. Every time I come on, I got to dress to impress. Who am I trying to impress? Because everybody know I got them threads. Everybody know when I go out, I show out. But it's not for y'all to know like that. Because I don't want to get your attention like that. I want to make you think about the people and the circle of people that you congregate with. And yeah, it's a tough decision. I always talk about them tough decisions. If you can catch somebody that ain't got no spine, keep jumping and jumping and jumping, trying to find a place, them people ain't got no spine. If you see people being yes mans and all that, man, what type of quote unquote leader is that? I think a lot of leaders is this. This is my opinion. I consider myself a leader. And I know I ain't easy going. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to become associate of mine. Now I know a lot of people, man, and people need to stop judging for who say they know you. That don't mean you are the same caliber. You ever been out and about at the club? Let's say club. I ain't gonna say restaurants because you're supposed to know how to act in a restaurant. And you know your homeboy. You know your homeboy ain't about that life. Like ain't gonna stand on no business. So if he's with you, he act different. But if somebody catch him quote unquote lacking in society, he catch that ooh wee. I can't speak for everybody. I can't speak for everybody. That's why I don't hang around with everybody. Because you gotta see, a lot of people say, hey man, I be going over there just, venting a little bit. Or I'm at the strip club, I don't like strippers, I just like the environment, right? Or I don't have a job because I want to be independent. I don't want to depend on the government. I can make it out here on my own with my ideas of no hustle, straight up handouts. Well, how's that working for you? You follow me? Hey, Chuck D done slid up here. Hey, man, I guess let's get the timing right, Chuck, because I know you're a worker, and I appreciate your membership. I appreciate everything, Dolly, everybody that's a member. I ain't gonna say it if I haven't seen you on here, but I appreciate it. But what is a good time? It'll be after 4:00 on weekdays, sometimes 3:30. I send out a notice if things are looking up and up to, I know y'all got things to do. Timing might be off, and I'm glad y'all go back and watch the videos, man. I got a lot of support from people who's just trying to understand that you need to be stacking up your groceries. This winter storm that came down here in Texas, you better have your water. And the people that you chime in on the internet, my thing is, why waste your time and they ain't caring nothing about if you're gonna be okay? They ain't giving you no information. They talking about soap opera stuff. I'm not with the soap opera stuff, and I ain't with the name calling. I'm just gonna call a spade a spade. A lot of these people don't want to see you do good, so they ain't gonna tell you to prepare so you can make it through this bullcrap world. I'm gonna give you all the tools that I somewhat know, where I have, listen, this is the humbleness, where I have learned from somebody. It ain't gonna be none of these YouTubers. I'm gonna tell you straight up. But the old school before my time in my life, how you can make it through and survive for another day. How you can, if you don't like your job, the websites you can go on and find a better job. Only one, I say this, only one holding you back is yourself. All right. MSA. I'm gonna have to read that because give me 1 minute. I'm trying to drive safe too. Oh, really? Man, say, I got some partners that do hot shotting. Shout out to Neighborhood Real. Last time I talked to him, we talked. Not no three-way conversation, but we talked man to man. Some of y'all cats, man, I tell you, man, y'all straight broads. And it's just being exposed on the internet. But you can't come back from that for me. You know what I'm saying? There's certain things you can do, certain things you can say. You'll never get up out that shade, man. I don't even care if you went to go accept Christianity. You know what I'm saying? Once a snake, always a snake. And I'm gonna tell you this tale. With the snow, we dealt with some snow down here in Texas, man. I'm talking about I ain't never, and this is funny, y'all. Dallas get a lot of snow. Austin don't really get no snow. So when we got our snow last year, no, the year before, when the world was shut down, right? Shoot. I didn't have a snow shovel. I didn't even know what a snow shovel was. I'm from Texas, man. What I need to know what a snow shovel is. But I learned how to get that ice off my driveway so I can get to the business. What is that solution? The solution to get ice and make it thaw out real quick, I think a lot of people already know. I know Chuck D and whoever else is from them snowy states know about that alcohol and Dawn detergent, right? Put it in the spray bottle with warm water, it's going down. That ice is coming up. Don't put too much Dawn. The Dawn is more for the fact of breaking it up. The alcohol gonna make sure it comes up. And that's how you stop from breaking your neck, walking on that ice, and it melts it. And it stay out. You know what I'm saying? Once you spray that on there, try to spray it the night before you get that snow, or bad cold weather coming in. Spray that goddamn concrete, man. That concrete ain't soft. I got this thing. The ground is kind of hard. Anybody know me in real life? That's how I talk. The ground is hard and soft. You can go down any day. You know what I'm saying? And that's without snow. Hint, hint. But yeah, man. Y'all better make sure y'all got y'all stuff in your butane tanks and propane tanks and water stacked up and some perishables, right? Make sure your medical. A lot of people don't even talk about this, but as of right now, if you don't know how to do first aid, I'm talking about a tourniquet, how to work a tourniquet, how to stop bleeding. Man, watch them videos, man. I done took a couple of classes because I didn't know this when I was in the street, but being grown and you start having them children, you learn how to be a doctor real quick. I call myself a doctor at the house. Wife talking about I ain't no doctor, man. I be giving out medicine. You know what I'm talking about? But everybody getting better. You know what I'm saying? From that old school law, what my mama taught me type stuff, right? If you up under the weather, this ain't the time to be up under the weather. So my remedy is, and don't go taking it out from the shelf, man. Robitussin, elderberry. Go get that. if you're feeling under the weather, take it 4 times. Probably start taking it when you got time to take it. But if you need a dose of it, take it right away, and then try to catch it every 4 hours and take it consistently, like 2 days or a day. It depends on how sick you are, because you don't need to be sick of what's about to happen. This gonna really make you sick. You need to be very healthy. Stay out them people's face, because variants are going around. They still trying to test these this bacteria on us in America. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to kick it. A lot of people can't say that. You know what I'm saying? I keep jumping back and forth because I'm freestyling, but this is real life. A lot of people can't say I don't have to lie to kick it. A lot of these suckers, it ain't for me to tell it. It's for y'all to recognize it. I've been telling y'all about Clutch and the activity and the pity party and, whoa, me. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people on IG, TikTok, ain't got nothing going on in their world, man. That right there, what you see, is everything they worldly possessions. You know what I'm saying? They about clowning. That's what you gonna see on TikTok. That's what you gonna see on IG. Everything from my IG account, it's the same thing. Slugger underscore IKIR, but I think he got a 7709 behind it. Find me on IG, follow me. I'm gonna start putting more content on there. It's motivation or how I'm feeling. I ain't got time for no silly talk. I ain't got time for no silly videos. Now I might got some feel good. You know what I'm saying? When I got that ooh-wee, that warm, that something that's gonna get your chest warmed up. I probably be talking or going through these vibes with this music that got some good messages. I feel at the time. Yeah, this is what my IG is about. But my YouTube is straight up congregating. You know what I'm saying? Congregating with the masses. What'd he say? What'd she say? Time ain't quit. Corny, honey garlic, lemon juice, ginger. All work to get rid of the cold. Okay, y'all better pay attention. Screenshot this. These ladies seem like they know what they talking about, especially coming from a cold state. Man, darling, you don't play no doctor, man. Let me find out you on the sick come. You hear me? Yeah, man. So this is good time. This Friday. I know it's gonna be cold tonight. I got some invites to touch down on the city. I might have to go to the day room. Y'all ever heard of the day room, man? I be going over there sometime, just reminiscing, making sure everything is copacetic over there, man. OG Hollywood and Hockley, Kryptonite, CEO Hockley, he like going by. They got Naughty in the day room. Sister, I don't know what that's about, man. This dude is from Austin. I done met that dude. But that's what I'm saying. Sometimes it's shenanigans. I don't pick no sides, but shenanigans can mess up your reputations. I ain't on nobody's side. He just from the city, so I'm gonna go see what they talking about. So if y'all want to chime in on that, I think it's 7:00, the day room. I don't shoot out no goddamn pages, but if you know, you know. I just shoot out the names and do your research. I don't like lazy people over here. I like people if you about putting out good content and man, say some of these but I know I'm gonna say I don't want to say it because I ain't trying to infringe on nobody's being, right? But I don't follow everybody. Like if we ain't jiving, you want I say jiving, we ain't clinching together on the same mission. I don't want to hear all that foolishness, man. Remember, I got young teenagers. My youngest is 20. I can hear jive all goddamn day or pass my time to give to them other than being entertained by grown folks that should act better, know better, do better. But to each his own. You know what I'm saying? I wish everybody prosperity, but I can't help you jump that rope if your mindset is not what I jig with. You know what I'm saying? Like that. I don't mess with a lot of people, man, for in real life. So networking is not gonna be me taking some suckers in out the rain. Let them boys stay out in the rain, man. Let them females stay in the rain till they get their mind together. There's levels to this. Uh, what you say? Hot toddy. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I gotta get that hot toddy for real. Uh, that's more to the point, depending on how sick you are. I know what you're talking about. Who said that? Chuck D. I know what that is. I use what I use? Lemon, cinnamon, and some kind of whatever brandy I got. Right. Normally I just try to do some dark liquor and make that up, man. Hot water. You know what I'm saying? Then it goes down. And just like that. Tell me if I don't know what I'm talking about when I say what I say, man. I experienced that. That's a good remedy. You know, that's a remedy that I don't think nobody who ever never lived in the hood know about. So you might be introducing the hot, tidy conversation to people that square or try to be aware of what we talking about over here, man, and put a blessing in their life, right? Yeah, yeah. This is the year. Say so. What you been doing, Chuck D? You been all right? You been all right, or they been working you hard, man? Or you hardly working? You on vacation? A lot of people went on vacation, uh, during the New Year's, or they just now waking up from New Year's. Man, I hear the stories, man. That's why I stayed at home. I did a little old gathering at the house and brought it in. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't come to my house. It ain't like I don't, I just don't let everybody know why I stay, brother. Because anybody show up unannounced, man, it's levels to this. So why put somebody safety at risk? You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, everybody should have had a good time. I'm glad to see everybody in 2024. That coming from the soul, man. A lot of people talk off their emotions, but it's coming from the soul. It's an enlightenment when I see people that I've been knowing for a while jump back on. There's a couple of other people, man, and when they come on, I like we lost friends or something, associates. But everybody ain't my associate. You understand? I'm not looking for everybody to be cool with me because it makes it generic, right? The true Conrads, because you need Conrads in this crazy butt world, right? See, I'm doing better on cussing this year. I know I sound quote unquote corny, but people be having me working in certain areas and they want to feel like they just can turn down the volume because I might talk a little loud from this car, but they ain't got to watch my wording, right? That's a good thing. 7 days a week. No vacation for me. Oh, do they give you a vacation time off or sick time off? Something like that? Shit, I remember back in the day, man. That's all I knew about is work. When I first got about my situation, Penn State, that's all I knew. Man, I gotta stay busy, man, because they say idle time is the devil workshop, and that's for real, for real. If I have a couple of minutes, boy, I think of a hustle that way. So I gotta keep myself busy. That's good. It need more people like you in there. I bet it's a lot of people out there that work so they can stay out the way, but in the way. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody don't have that leisure. They probably still stay with their mama or they relying on their sister to help them out. If so, karma's a mug. If you can do better for your family, do better, man. Don't feel comfortable in life where you gotta lean on somebody and you as old as you are. right? Got people believing in the hype. Look, man, there's certain things you can do before you make it big. And half of the people, quote unquote, I don't like giving no recognition, but it's a lot of Hollywood actors that was bartenders, working as valet, just doing anything until they got their break. YouTube have made people so goddamn lazy. They thinking because they went live, they made it. No, bruh. No, sis, that ain't it. You still got to put in some hard work, dedication. 7 days a week, man. Hey, man, stand up, man. Salute that lady. There's a bunch of guys on here, ladies too. They go 7 days a week and still work on their health. Make sure you take care of your health when you trying to get that pay. You know, to me, it don't even have to matter if I'm getting paid for it or not, right? I work every day I breathe. You know what I'm saying? So, long as they paying you, man, you're doing better than a lot. You doubling up. Yeah, internet can make people lazy. So, man, I never thought it'd come a day like this where I see grown people settling and paying attention to nothing of vice. What did I say from the get-go, man? I introduced myself when I first came on. It's 9 months. 1 year, 9 months I've been active on live. I'm already monetized. Hard work, dedication. Yahweh, my creator, man. Regardless if you say Jesus, Buddha, Muhammad, it don't matter. You ain't here by yourself. So serve a purpose, but then make sure that you ain't crossing over to serve them other people purpose. You know, keeping your stuff in check, man. Men act like men, women act like men. Women, right? Excuse me. Men act like men and women act like men. Why I keep saying that? Because that's what I'm seeing around the world, right? But women act like women and men act like men. But what we got right now is a confused world. I ain't gonna judge nobody, just keep it away from me, man. You ain't gonna force me to believe in nothing that I don't want to believe in. But hard work, dedication is the same concept. Now saying stand on YouTube all goddamn day, not doing nothing with your life, but try to impress people on YouTube is the new thing. And then you ask yourself, why is the world in the situation it is in now? I know everybody asks themselves about at least 2 or 3 times a week, why is it so effed up in the society? What happened? Well, I think my opinion is we got too lax. We start accepting anything and letting everything be a part of our life. I've never been one like that. I've been respectful for what, it ain't you can't fight the world. You know what I'm saying? If this is what the world and this is what they've been taught and what they seeing on movies and commercials and all that, man, manipulation is a boy. Manipulation is, I'm going to say it one time, is an MF. Uh-huh. I did wind up fixing that. But it's an MF, man. A lot of people are straight up followers. That's what's wrong with the world. Nobody's really paying attention to nothing until it's at your door. A lot of old fools have settled down and became lazy and don't want to go entertain any new knowledge, right? What they was taught, that's what they believe. That's why the world is the way it is, because you got to understand who wrote the first book. Ask yourself that. Where did the literature come from? Period, point blank. Whatever you're believing in. If it's helping your life, man, congratulations. Because I know a lot of people like myself had to do some research to find myself, right? Because I didn't understand my actions and why I was so upset. You know what I'm saying? Until I found who I was and what's my purpose. And that goes back to the conversation yesterday. You got to know your worth before you know anybody else's worth. What do you contribute to this world? Comedy, real talk, mental state of crazy, you back and forth, not knowing where you're going because you ain't never been nowhere. Come on, man. We can really go in. But the thing I like when I hear people say, man, I got a job and I know how to maintain my job. That means stand in the way but out the way. A lot of people ain't gonna get that concept. You don't have to be in everybody's business. And it's like so many people are so behind the curve because we've been talking about the zombie state of mind for almost a year and a half. I mean, over almost 2 years on my channel. These guys don't want to grow up out that zombie state. They scared to take life serious. That's what they scared of. They scared to tell people you're a fraud, bro. Now, anybody on the internet, you ain't got to say that in their face. But man, you know in real life, people know when you don't mess with them like you used to mess with them, something changed. Either for them, they got a new way of living, or for you. It's okay. Respect everybody's space. You don't have to talk about a man, especially if he talking some righteous stuff. And a lot of people say, Sluggy, you think you so right. I ain't wrong. Y'all think everything they say on the news is right. But at least I'm making some kind of sense with my understanding of where the world is and what you should be somewhat paying attention to, because I pay attention to this. And one thing, if you can't recognize a cluck, a wankster, a sucker, man, you're a lost cause. I wish you well. Because my network of building, I can salute you. You come to the channel. That's my respect to you. But that don't mean I really mess with you. Like I see you in real life. You're not consistent in what you do. You're back and forth. I don't deal with people like that in real life. That's why, it's no boast, but it's, man, say, I got a surprise for y'all. A lot of people say, why I don't talk about myself a lot? Why I talk about events, situations, recognize this and that? Why I don't talk about really my struggle? I try to make it all humorous. Because I never thought, and I think a lot of older people never thought we'd get this old. But we here, goddammit. And everybody's story is different. That's what makes the world so unique. But nowadays, if you look at everybody, like the rappers, right? That's talking about drilling, all their story come out of poverty. And they take the quickest deal just to make their situation temporarily better. A lot of people on YouTube is selling their soul thinking that they going to get more views, but they ain't getting no views. Because it's the characters that you kick it with. Well, people don't even mess with these type of people in real life. Now, I know a lot of people thinking that everybody's Willie Foo-Foo. Hey, man, to each his own if you took that ooh-wee. But prior to that, I wasn't on YouTube to tell you, don't do it. So a lot of people fall a victim. And I'm going to say this, and this is what I recognize, right? The frequency is off in the understanding for what you do to your body in life. Don't think you're normal. Don't think they ain't got one on over you. But like I tell them, like I tell a lot of my partners, because I wasn't on YouTube. Say, man, just take it that one time, man, and hope and pray. Because these people don't have your best interest in mind. So why would you believe in anything they say? Everybody got their goddamn time. What are you hesitating for? Ain't everybody, quote unquote, think about this, y'all. Ain't everybody going to church so one day they can see them golden streets? So why you taking the witchcraft? They used to put them witches on stakes back in the day with this medicine that comes out of nowhere. Yeah, think about it. I'm gonna be done with that, but think about it. I'm just here to make you think like my boy Dane Calloway. You feel me? Shout out to him, man. I ain't checked out his channel in a while because I've been doing me. So a lot of people say this. You're being respectful when people say your name. That's facts, okay? But some people don't deserve no respect, so stop giving it. Because who you respect goes a long way. For the people that really watching you from the outside and seeing how you really mentally stable. I know when the SHTF hit, it ain't got no understanding with mentally ill people. Hey. You can fake it until you make it all you want, man. But it ain't no faking over here. It ain't no get along game over here. I see a lot of people doing that get along game on YouTube. Knowing them dudes are marks. Knowing them women ain't holding the standards up like they supposed to. It's a consistent thing. Coming on YouTube it's okay, it'll pay off if you're consistent. But what you doing with your life away from him? Are you getting your family prepared for what's about to happen? I keep telling people, man, this 2024 might be the end. And if it ain't, man, hey, we got another year of suffering, right? But people are getting tired of being tired. When I say the frequency is off, you can look around and see people ain't thinking straight. You can look around and see people think you the Willie Foo-Foo. You fell for the okie doke. Everybody's trying to plead their case that has a case. A lot of people don't have to plead their cases either this way or that way. It's that simple. It's the choices that you make in this world that's got everything in it. Drugs. All kind of drugs. You know? You think they want, man, listen. I ain't gonna knock out the next man hustle because guess what? You should know better. You should know better. I know if that's the only way you can eat, make it temporary. God dang it. But yeah, man, they putting drugs out of shit. You already know, and that's just one of the things when I was young. I say, boy, if they had ever legalized weed, man, that'd be a peaceful world. Is it peaceful, y'all? Ain't nothing changed. It got worse. Because it's all about what they are pushing, the agenda that they are pushing. And if they already know they didn't put something in you that makes you not think every day about consequences of your actions or your behavior, they already got you. That's what I'm saying, though. Staying in the way, but out the way. Pay attention to the next batter up. What they gonna pitch at me this time? I'm ready for it because my head ain't up under the dirt. Or I ain't paying attention to people that's not educated as yourself. I know I ain't the sharpest tool in the box, but boy, say my toolbox got a lot of sharp tools in it. Huh? Yeah. Yeah, I'm a man. I ain't gotta wear no makeup. Hey, it is what it is. It's a truth-telling experience with me in real life. That's how I'm rocking. You know, I could never make it in Hollywood. I just want to see how far do people go to selling their soul for a jelly roll. Oh, shit. My husband and I are organized as we can be, and I enjoy listening and learning more every day. That's good, darling. That's what we do. If you feel like you got all the goddamn answers, nobody can tell you nothing. You are the master of your world. And you can't learn nothing else. Go on, hold your breath. Your mission in life is complete. You can't learn nothing from nobody and you got all the answers. What she just said, Dolly just said, she learns actions, behaviors, so she's putting it in that organized mind of hers, right? And a lot of people don't even know who she really F with. Because you can learn a lot from a dummy. Buckle up. That's what a lot of things in my life I didn't learn because people think they were smarter than me. So I let them think that. Because the AI only take you so far. You can probably do this computer thing because my generation wasn't on that. But it's a lot of elders have learned that game too, right? But logically, you can't be richer than the next person. Material things is just a function so you can be able to survive. The richness is in the soul. If you got a black heart, it is what it is. You can't make the black look light because it's not in you. You're not consistent on keeping it real, like the channel say. You'll fall off. Your narcissistic ways will show. Who you think you fooling? Yeah, who these boys and women think they fooling? Yeah, you learn something from a dummy, man. Buckle up. Because a lot of people, y'all might think I'm a dummy. I don't care, but my life is going good. I ain't in that situation I was 24 years ago. I'm not staying at my mama's house at 50 years old. I got a job. I've been there for over 20 years. You feel me? You ask yourself, the people that you follow, how long when they started getting their track of life, they haven't been through nothing but everything that they put on themselves. You're supposed to learn that stuff when you're a teenager, you're an adolescent. Now some people gonna bump their heads and gotta bounce back. It happens. Life is what it is. Life is what it is. A bunch of bumps and bruises. But if you see somebody trying to, man, look, man, I can't tell y'all everything, not in one setting. Oh, shoot, my time looks like it's up too, man. You know, that makes you want to come back for more. So if y'all get a bonus on because it's going to be cold as heck this weekend, but I'm on call. So, you know, I try to come on when I feel like I ain't going to have to be at work. In between modding for people on YouTube, and I'm constantly looking up different recipes, different things, different stoves, and heat sources, different ways of purifying water. Different. Man, I need to get a Berkeley. You just remind me. My Berkeley ain't you know, the filters, and make sure that I still remember how to do it. Sometimes you yeah, with that water purifying, yeah, water different ways to build shelters, and that's the fact. You know, if I had a lot of money, man, I wouldn't. That's the facts, man. You know, if I had a lot of money and I had time and I had land, it was a fifth. We all be drunk, right? But if I did have the funds and had a little bit more time, and it don't take time, it just take a lot of funds. It's monopoly money. Uh, a storage container, and I don't think a lot of people know this. And if you do know, kudos, you should have been shared this. But you're not going to see a lot of celebrities as the year go on, right? They got that holographic stuff that they be doing to show they in certain places. Man, technology is a mud, and they ain't telling you they going in bunkers. You got to know somebody that knows somebody, right? But a lot of people that's A-listers, I don't know if this is the year that Hollywood is really going to fold. First, they was talking about the raise for the writers and all that. What was they prepared? Why is money such an issue right now? Because the A-listers, the one percenters, are going underground. Y'all can say a conspiracy theory, but it ain't no way. It ain't no way that y'all should know that. So you get a storage container, like one of those warehouse containers that they probably keep in back of Walmart or something for every extra stock, and you gut it out, clean it out, however you got to do it, and then you, how many feet? If a storage container is probably 14 feet maybe, uh, but you dig a hole and you put that goddamn storage container on a platform and put it on the ground and then cover that sucker up. But make sure you get your ventilation, right? Holes already made. You know how to do it. If you don't, man, it's doomsday bunkers you can get a lot of ideas from, right? I only can tell you about what I'm thinking about doing or some of the things I have done. I can't give you all of it because this is a cold, cold world, you know? And when I was talking about you got to make sure people don't know exactly what you're doing in life, you know? Because they'll come and grab your stuff because they'll know that you were prepared and they was slacking. They was living this old worldly life, right? Salute Scott coming in. The old school crowd coming in, and there's a couple other people. If I don't see y'all, it's because YouTube does this to me. With my likes and my views, it's always some bull crap. They try to discourage me, so then when I see the old clan and some people been missing, I'm like, God dang, is my moderators, because they do that on certain channels. They wind up convincing you they all about your growth just to be a mod, right? And then they start knocking off. This is the twisted game that I know they play. They start knocking off people that go to your channel and restricting them, and that's the only time that last conversation you had, one of your mods probably would have probably knocked off your whole all your viewers on some hating stuff, because what they do is try to eliminate positive and come with the clowning, because a lot of people want to see a lot of grown-ups retarded like them. I hate to say that, but it ain't retarded from a medical issue. It's retarded because that's how they act, and they got sense, but they don't act like they got sense. So yeah, watch that too, man. So when I see guys and ladies coming on here, man, I ain't seen in a while. That's what the excitement somewhat be. Man, I ain't seen you in a minute. You good? I'm genuine, bruh. Sis, I'm genuine. This is what genuine looking like. And I know it's a lot of clucks on here, man, and they try to act like me. They never can do it, right? It's always gonna show. You can't fake no real conversation, man. You'll start repeating your words and, looking for the audience to, piggyback on, because you ain't got no conversation, because you ain't got no life. That makes sense, y'all? Thumbs up if people know what I'm talking about when I talk about it. People really don't have a life. That's why YouTube is one of those things that nobody can be, because you got to make sure that you're talking to a bunch of nobodies. You know what I'm saying? That makes sense? Nobodies become somebodies, because you got to know the nobodies is going to follow you and try to make you somebody, but in real life, you're nobody, right? I don't think a lot of people get that. So when you see views and likes, and that don't make that person somebody of interest. And everybody can't have the mic. Do you see everybody in the church try to be a pastor? Makes sense, huh? You see everybody that think they're a scholar working in the school system? Makes sense, though. You see everybody, a lot of people are pretenders. Hold on, let me get that. Give me 1 second. I'm going to give you some music. I'm going to go check the mailbox. Oh, where you get a mailbox? Because you got a place of residence with your name on it. Yeah. So hold on, y'all.
Headphones up for me. The sun is shining. Top laid back, swingers poking out the back. I'm still grinding. Still grinding. Oh, my grind, gotta make my money stack. The sun is shining. Top laid back, swingers poking out the back. I'm still grinding.
I'm for the shine on you hoes, man. Better believe it. Check me out. I got a fresh set of Sachets on, top down, looking good. Swangers poking hard, hogging lanes, dipping through the hood. Paint so wet, looking like the pool that give us park. Blood full of perks, looking in my pocket full of spark. Bitches everywhere, they know I'm fat boy fly. Turning heads everywhere I go, this fat boy shine. Yeah, I'm throwing up the 9, you can catch me at the Blue House. Sitting on the porch, blowing blunts, getting blued out. All black swag, but I love to wear blue too. Walking down 6, niggas looking like, who is you? Bitch, I'm the fat boy, your baby mama's favorite dude. Homie, don't be mad, cause everybody loves Texas Blue. East side certified, doing shit the G-way. Everywhere I go, they showing love to this kid way. Yeah, bitch, we been paid. Keep a rubber band stacked. Top laid back, swingers poking out the leg. Bitch, we
Shining. Top laid back, swingers poking out the back. I'm still grinding. Still grinding. Oh, my grind, gotta make my money stack. The sun is shining. Top laid back, swingers poking out the back. I'm still grinding. Still grinding. Oh, my grind, gotta make my money stack. Yeah. Baby, if you ain't seeing, I'm poking. poking hard, sliding in both lanes on the curb in your fucking yard, flying high on life like the great Dallas Cowboys. Shit by myself, stay away from the faking fraud. Enjoying this beautiful day, sliding down MLK, on my way to give me some of that ghetto pay. It's the Texas relays, and it's Friday. Hey baby, come ride with daddy. Look at her, she got a fatty. Tattoo on her leg said her name was Patty. I holler at her later, I gotta get my cash, baby. Hit a lick for 2 racks and blow it all, baby. I'm drowning in my ego, deep like a seacoast. Haters looking at me like a peephole. As you can see, I'm cocky like P.O. Ain't no half stepping, my super poke is a lethal. Shining. Top laid back, swingers poking out the back. I'm still grinding. On my grind, gotta make my money stack. The sun is shining.
It's that boy Slugger. Y'all listen.
We ain't gonna never stop this goddamn grind. Going down the alley, swerving, dirty. Chest still burning from the blanket intake. Gripping on the wood, tested like the plate. I stayed in on my block, I got my younger straight. Hit up like a dome, Gucci, Prada, doesn't really matter. Drink steady ready, sitting in my lab. Trade 5 cents, nigga played it out of crib, what's the damn deal? For them boys acting like they really want a trip. Got a tag on their toe and that's for real. Don't need no pill, had no time to chill. Like the last dragon, but Slugger's the shit. Keep it on gorilla, don't fuck with hood niggas, gold diggers, scallywag, moving fucking fingers. All about my riches, looking at them snitches. Trying to gloom, but my day, nigga, is sunshine.
Top laid back, swingers poking out the back. I'm still grinding. On my grind, gotta make my money stack. The sun is shining. Top laid back, swingers poking out the back. I'm still grinding.
Y'all already know, man. Shining and grinding like shit.
All right, man. I ain't gonna hold you up too long, man. But I appreciate everybody coming in today. Let me see if I can catch up on some of that conversation. If y'all can still hear me, put a 1 or a clap or do something. Cause speaking of the conversation, I just lost all of them. All right. I don't put everybody comments up there because I make people want to come and hear what Slugger talking about. You know what I'm saying? And I don't really like doing that because at the end of the day, if you wasn't part of the show, you don't need to know, right? What's going on over here? And I'm gonna keep it real, channel. You know what I'm saying? Let everybody act like, and me too. What if I'm acting like I got good content, but I ain't talking about nothing? But that ain't for the world to know. Come check it out and see who's making most sense. Who's really standing on business, right? And principles. I don't do no capping, man. I know a lot of, when I go to y'all channels, Dolly channel, and some of my other people, associates channel, I'm not trying to stand out. I'm trying to hear their conversation. Because like you said, you can go to other people's channel and learn something. But I don't entertain. Once somebody show me they're not on my level, I don't have to go back. Because I'm too old to understand, not to understand what's bad information, a bad character. I'm too old, and I'm not likable, as in I'm not friendly, bro. I'm not that type of person. Everybody can come over here as long as they be respectful. But first time you disrespect, look, man, I knock people off my channel. I have did it before because it takes the attention away from the message. I know a lot of people, them trolls, and look, man, how many people got troll accounts? They try to, and then that's more like, I would say, the other side type of spirits, the evil spirits, right? Try to deter you from getting the message out because they thinking that if I give y'all the understanding of what to look out for, it's gonna make them less relevant. They already relevant in your life, and being over here conversating with the real, I feel like I'm a real cat. I'm straightforward. I ain't sugarcoating nothing. But I'm trying to, you know, the world is emotional, so I can't say everything I want to say. But in time, it will be said. Uh, so everybody, man, if y'all don't hear from me no more, this today, I'll probably do a pop-up bonus. But I gotta go in the house and eat this chicken fried, what it was? Chicken fried steak. I'm a steak, man. I did good, man. Oh man, how much did it cut off? Man, how much did it cut off? But yeah, everybody go check out my it's a couple of videos on there, some feel good, some pay attention conversation, what the media is saying and what we're gonna do about it. A lot of that, but a lot of my songs I was vibing to. That's a whole different side, right? Eating good now. Now I haven't ate all day. Shoot. I was just busy, man. We got a lot of things in my job that I do to prepare. But I don't like talking about what I do because one thing I found out about YouTube, you talk about what a person do, it's on the jealousy. And it's sad because they play the kid games, right? Don't say it's real conversation or real taking another person's job by, doing that childishness, man. That's in high school. And anybody my age is doing that, man, you pathetic. So, it's level. People probably just do something different. And I will promote that if somebody cross you like that. Because at the end of the day, you being the man, them playing them silly games like they can't be touched. Sometimes you're gonna have to bring people to reality check. You try to take somebody working hard paycheck off of your childish mind. Man. But I try to go on. I got some things to do on the computer upstairs, and that's when I think Eric was around Dolly, but I don't know if you was to go live my media where we could talk about current events. That's what I think I don't know if I'm the first one, but the group of people that we mess with, I was doing it first. But it's okay, long as somebody can do it better, long as somebody's standing on business and it's somebody I respect. I keep going to their channel if it's something that they want to do. Why do something else? Many ways to get paid. There's so many ways to turn the page of educating those, like Dolly say, we can learn something from each other. But anyway, I know a lot of people get tired in the patience, but shoot, it's cold. So I might have to get back on here because what you gonna do? You gonna be out in the cold? Or you gonna be on this YouTuber watching the movie chilling, sitting in front, staring at them feet. You know what I'm saying? Hard working feet. You know what I'm saying? However, soaking your feet because it's hard work coming from it. But anyway, you gonna be paying attention and cooking some cookies or something. You know what I'm saying? Making sure your hubby good, and then you off to Hollywood. What I say in your kitchen. I know it. But that's good when you got something to do other than YouTube. That's very good. And my kids are a little bit older, But shoot, I didn't have time for this when they was young. I was all in different events, and I was loving it because, as I say, sometimes you don't appreciate something until you see how everybody take advantage of what they got and waste time worrying about nobodies. You understand? Worrying about nobodies, and a lot of people that was in your life last year, you have to really evaluate them and say, "Oh, you worth my time," because you are somebody. It depends on who you spend your time on. Make your value system go down. Make you devour yourself. You know what I'm saying? But that's choices that people make. But I got a little time on my hand if I ain't at the job, and that's just me working. Since working hard, you get to this point. You don't get success overnight. So that's another thing we'll talk about later. And somebody remind me. A lot of people think you can find success overnight by going viral. Do you understand that viral video only give you notoriety? And if it's a good notoriety, it'll last longer than negativity or conflict. You understand what I'm saying? Like, if you always into something, that gets old real quick because grown folks get tired of nagging, and they should get tired of spit boxing. They should, right? So everybody stay up. Well, you blessed. I'm gonna tell you, man. I ain't gonna even say it's a boy. Say, children is a challenge, and we'll talk about that. Uh, Nobody got the manual. You know what I'm saying? Nobody got the manual on how to be a parent. Every day you learn something different, and you see yourself in your children. That's another thing, Dolly. Just because you didn't have that, but you should see yourself in other people. What you if you did have a uh, if you was able, or your kids grown or whatever the fact, whatever your situation is, sometimes it's always a reason you need it somewhere else. You know, and helping those that don't deserve help is not is I think that's one of the things that you'll learn through time. Um, but my children understand this. I know one thing, two things for sure. You can't get over on daddy. It's no until you get that trust back. And that's being a father, and that's what I've learned. I didn't think I thought I was gonna be a cool daddy. So at the end of the day, I say if I ain't cool to them and they learning from me, hey, that's my manual, right? That's good. I do that too, man. Man, look, Dolly, I ain't gotta listen. Conversation can keep going, right? Chuck, you know what she doing. She trying to procrastinate me getting off. You know what I'm talking about? Uh, Let me get up in this house. I just pulled up at the house. And I know when I get out this car, my signal be tripping until I get in the house. Um, but until the next time, in between time, you do your thing and I do mine. But remember what the description was. The description, yeah, go eat. Look, the description was, you sound that like a hater, like go eat. Like you mad because you ain't eating what I'm eating. But you already ate today. I already know you did. You know what I'm talking about? But I'm joking. I'm joking. You see what the description is. You see what the description is in the title. I always feel like somebody's watching me. I'm paranoid in it. Yeah, you already know the rest of it, man. Still out there, man, doing me, man. Y'all do y'all, man, and stay blessed. Holla.